Xiaomi 14 Ultra Camera Test. Hello my dear friends, how are you? I hope you are well and in good health. Today I have a new and important video with you, which is testing the Xiaomi 14 Ultra camera. I hope you like it, but before you watch the video, subscribe to the channel to receive everything new and useful. Now let's continue the explanation. At the end of the video, I hope you liked it, and see you in a new video. We put the Xiaomi 14 Ultra through engXiaomi's rigorous camera test suite to measure its performance in photo and video quality and zoom from an end-user perspective. This video shows how the device fared in a variety of tests and several common use cases, and aims to highlight the most important results of our tests with a snippet of the data captured. Main camera specifications: primary, 50MP 1-inch sensor, 24mm equivalent, f/1.64.0 auto variable aperture lens, DAF, OI is ultra-wide, 50MP 1/2.51 sensor, 12mm equivalent, f/1.8, DAF Tally 1, 50MP 1/2.51 sensor, 75mm, 3.2x, equivalent lens Tally 2, 50MP 1/2.51 sensor, 120mm, 5x, equivalent lens. Test summary about engXiaomi camera tests. engXiaomi camera evaluations are conducted in laboratories and in real-world situations using a wide range of subjects. Results are based on objective tests, the results of which are calculated directly by measurement software on our laboratory setup, and on perceptual tests in which a sophisticated set of metrics allows a team of image experts to compare aspects of image quality that require human judgment. The smartphone testing involves a team of engineers and technicians for about a week. Image, zoom and video quality are recorded separately and then combined into an overall score to compare cameras in different devices. For more information about the engXiaomi camera protocol, the following section brings together the essential elements of engXiaomi's comprehensive testing and analysis. Full performance evaluations are available upon request. Please contact us to find out how to obtain a full report. Picture: the Xiaomi 14 Ultra achieved very good results with the primary camera. Noise levels were very low in all lighting conditions, and the wide dynamic range ensured good highlight and shadow detail. Colors were beautiful, with accurate white balance and the autofocus system providing good accuracy of subjects. However, unlike most direct competitors, the 14 Ultra offered zero shutter lag, and the level of detail captured was below best-in-class devices. Our testers also noticed some color in low light, contrast issues, and HDR artifacts. As with previous Xiaomi models, the 14 Ultra lets users choose between Leica Vibrant and Leica Authentic modes in the camera app. For the purpose of this test, Vibrant mode was used, but the results will be very similar to the original mode. Which mode you prefer is largely a matter of personal taste. It is also worth noting that the 14 Ultra offers a Pro mode, allowing manual selection of different exposure parameters. The Pro mode has not been tested, but the user interface feels intuitive and seems like a good option for more experienced photographers. In our tests, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra's auto exposure worked well, with good subject exposure in most conditions. A wide dynamic range ensures good detail in highlights and shadows of the frame, but our testers also noticed some contrast issues. In very low light, Xiaomi produced slightly darker exposures than some competitors. This resulted in more pronounced cropping in the shadow parts of the frame. In Leica Vibrant mode, colors were bright and as expected vibrant. This worked especially well for landscapes with green tones and blue skies, but may be less successful at displaying skin tones. White balance was generally neutral, but in warm low light, color shifts could be noticeable. These templates can be stronger, with a different color, than they were in the actual scene. In this type of lighting condition, many competitors tended to produce a more natural white balance. While all of Xiaomi's direct competitors have no shutter lag, the 14 Ultra, like its predecessor, doesn't offer this feature in most testing conditions. As a result, in our tests, it was possible to capture the photo with a slight delay after pressing the shutter, increasing the risk of missing the crucial moment in moving scenes. In contrast, the current models of both Huawei and Apple take a very short time to pick up. This can be seen in the diagram above. as well as in the sample shots below where the shutter is pressed as the model passes down the beam. Like Huawei's latest ultra-premium devices, the Mate 60 Pro Plus and Power 70 Ultra, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra comes with a variable aperture. Like the Huawei version, Xiaomi's system automatically adapts to lighting conditions, using a wider aperture in low light. However, it does not seem to adapt to the content of the scene. Therefore, in group photos, faces in the background may be out of focus in our tests. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra captured very good details, which is good enough when viewing photos on the device's screen or for typical social media use. However, upon closer inspection, it's noticeable that the competition offers higher levels of detail and better textures, especially when shooting indoors or in low light. Our experts noted several drawbacks with HDR, including halo effects and issues with image blending and ghosting. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra camera app offers two different bokeh simulation modes. For this test, we used and recorded the main portrait mode, but both modes achieve similar results in our protocol. Xiaomi's main portrait mode worked well in our tests, with strong background blur and very good subject detail. However, it lagged slightly behind the competition in terms of subject isolation, with more fragmentation artifacts and a generally less natural bokeh effect. Our testers also noticed significantly reduced dynamic range in this mode, with frequent highlights and shadows clipping. Additionally, color rendition was less vibrant, especially on faces. Preview. The preview image of the Xiaomi 14 Ultra on the screen was often significantly different from the actual capture, making it difficult for the photographer to predict the final result. Zoom in our tests, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra performed very well in the zoom category. Thanks to its powerful communication hardware, two dedicated remote cameras, and its performance, the device achieves the highest marks to date in the field of remote communication. The photo results at close and medium distances were particularly impressive. The ultra-wide camera captured good image quality as well, but lagged behind the best-in-class on some test attributes. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra's ultra-wide camera performed well overall but couldn't quite keep up with the best, like the Honor Magic 6 Pro or Huawei Mate 60 Pro Plus, especially in terms of detail from the equivalent focal length of 16mm to 21mm. Image noise was well under control, but there was a noticeable lack of detail. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra phone offers mobile photographers multiple options in the zoom category, but its strongest performance was in remote photography. The device provided an excellent telephoto zoom experience, with images containing very little noise but a high level of detail, especially at the near and medium range. Even at challenging long-range zoom settings such as the 170mm equivalent, the 14 Ultra produced sharp images containing a surprising amount of detail, while maintaining noise control very well. The telephoto module also delivered great smartphone macro results thanks to its ability to focus on a subject at a very close distance. Although the macro didn't achieve the 1:1 magnification of some competitors, it captured small subjects, filling the frame with plenty of detail and lower noise levels than competitors. Video. In our tests, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra delivered excellent video performance, with good exposure, wide dynamic range, nice colors, low noise as well as effective stabilization. On the downside, our testers noticed local noise in some indoor and low light scenes, sometimes slow focus transitions, and sharpness differences between video frames. The camera supports 8K at 30 fps and 4K at 60 fps recording across all rear cameras. Additionally, the 14 Ultra offers a specialized movie mode with adjustable frame rates and various cinematic options, increasing creative flexibility for videographers. We tested Xiaomi's main cinema mode, which uses the HLG hybrid log gamma-based HDR format. Dolby Vision is also available in the settings, offering a different, brighter display. Overall performance is similar for both modes. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra achieved very good results in terms of video exposure. Subject exposure was good and within the wide dynamic range, good highlight and shadow detail, even when recording in low light or in backlit scenes. However, our testers occasionally noticed some minor issues with exposure transition and instability under indoor and low light conditions. Video color was excellent when recording in bright daylight and indoor conditions. A slight, but still acceptable, Tint is noticeable in low light. Skin tones were nice and accurate in most test scenes. Video focusing was reliable, with focus locked on the target at all times and no errors. Focus transitions were smooth and enjoyable but could be very slow at times. The level of texture captured was excellent under daylight conditions, but when recording in dimmer conditions detail became a bit soft, and our testers noted a lack of fine detail. Xiaomi's video stabilization system was very effective in countering camera movement when holding the camera steady and when walking while recording. However, our testers noticed a slight frame shift effect while panning and differences in sharpness between frames in all test conditions. In terms of video products, our testers found more copyright patterns with fine detail. A shake effect may occur when moving the camera, and flare may appear when recording backlit scenes. At the end of the video, I hope you liked it, and see you in a new video.